say hello. There's Sooty and Sweet and of course Sue and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Today's the day for a spot of spring cleaning. Yes, I know it's not spring, but it is time to sort out some junk that's been sitting around for ages and ages. We found an old battered box full of magic tricks. Wonder if any of them still work.
Right! What do you think about this?
I wouldn't tap the hat like that if I were you, Matthew.
Why not, Sue? Lift it up and see? All right, I will. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, yuck! Sausages? All right, who's the practical joker, as if I need to ask?
Oh, it wasn't us, Matthew. Remember, it's a magician's hat. And when you tap it, something magic always happens.
Oh, don't be silly, Sue. I mean, this hat is years and years and years old. I mean, it can't still be working. What about the sausages? Yeah, well, that wasn't magic at all. That was a trick. But you were just teasing me. They were teasing me, weren't they? And I'll prove it. Watch. There we are. Now, I bet there's nothing under there this time. See? Nothing at all on top, is there?
No, Matthew, nothing on top at all.
Can you have a go? What, with the hat? All right, you can have a go with the hat. There you go. What is it, Scampy? What do you want? You want to go as well? All right, you can have a go as well, but take it in turns. That's all. Just take it in turns, OK? And don't stop fighting. Wait. You two... Oh, no! Look at that. For what? That's torn it. Certainly has. You know, it's a shame that, because that was a very interesting old magic trick, that was.
Yes, never mind, Matthew. Here's a really interesting little jar. Do you think this is something to do with magic?
I don't know. Let me have a look. Let me have a look, Sue. What is it? Oh, it's very small, that. Sooty, can you read that small writing? It's a bit small for my big eyes. What does it say? What? Ah, apparently it's oofle dust. What? Oh, he just said that. What? Why do you keep repeating what you say? Well, if I didn't repeat what you say, that lot wouldn't understand, would they?
Matthew, shouldn't we be careful with that magic oofle dust? It has been in there a long time, and it must be out of date. And you should be very careful of anything that's out of date.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Sue. And with magic, you never can be too careful.
Careful, Matthew. I think it's about to... Crikey!
You gave me a shock. You must have tiptoed. Now, you must be Sue.
No, I'm Sue.
Oh, sorry. Then you must be Sweet.
No, that's little cousin Scampy.
Oh, right. So that must make you Sooty.
Oh, well done. You've got everyone wrong. That's a record.
Sorry. I'm Rob, by the way.
Funny name, that Rob, by the way.
But you can just call me Rob. I'm Matthew's long-lost third cousin, 4 times removed. I expect he's told you all about me.
No?
Oh, well, perhaps he's been keeping me a secret. Anyway, where is the old sausage? I'm just leaving on a round-the-world trip. And my boat sails from round the corner. So I thought I'd just pop in to say cheerio. Is he here?
Well, yes and no. He's just gone off in a puff of smoke.
Oh, that's different. Most people take the bus.
You see, we'd found some old oofle dust.
Oofle dust? What's oofle dust?
Oh, don't ask. Anyway, the next thing you know, poof, he's disappeared into thin air.
Well, it's a good job I'm here, then. I can help you look for him. I've got eyes like a hawk,
Yes.
ears like a bat,
Yes.
a nose like a bloodhound.
And socks just like smelly cheese. Oh, Sooty, I'm sure Rob hasn't got socks like smelly cheese. And then again, perhaps you're right.
Listen, if magic made Matthew disappear, can't we use magic to make him appear again?
You're right. Sooty, we'll use your magic wand. A touch of Izzy Wizzy and Matthew will be back safe and sound. Oh, don't tell me. You've lost it again, haven't you? That is the 3rd time this week. You'd lose your head if it wasn't sewn on.
So let me see if I've got this right. Before we can find Matthew, we've got to find Sooty's magic wand.
Right.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's find the wand. Sooty, just how big is this magic wand of yours? About that long. Well, if it is, I don't think you're going to find it under a cup. Perhaps we should see if it's dropped down onto the floor.
Aha! What's this?
Aha! I haven't a clue. Let me have a look at it, Sue. Oh.
Hmm?
Well, it says it's an encyclopedia of magic. And it's 5 years overdue from the library. You wondered where that had got to. 5 years? How often does Matthew clean his floor?
Sooty, have a look and see whether it says anything about out-of-date oofle dust. Well? No. Hmm? Oh, no.
Have you found something?
Yes! Hooray!
Hang on. This is sooty-sized writing. I can't see it properly. Aha! Now that's better. Thank you. Oh, yes. Ooh. Oofle dust comes in 3 colours.
Ooh.
Red, white and blue. And each colour does something different. Red oofle dust makes things tiny. Was it red oofle dust? Can anyone remember? You can't remember. But if it was, oh, be very careful where you tread. Matthew could be as tiny as an ant. We don't want to squash him.
Oh, dear.
Oh! It's not easy walking around staring at things through a magnifying glass. Don't try this at home or you'll all be bruised. Oh!
Rob, I think you might be doing more harm than good.
You could be right.
Oh, dear. Oh, do you feel better now, Rob?
Fine. All ready to start Matthew hunting again.
Wasn't red? What wasn't red, Sweep? The oofle dust? Then why didn't you say so earlier? Because it was fun. What was fun? Watching Rob falling about? Sweep, that's not very kind. But you're right. It was fun watching Rob falling about. He's very good at it. What colour was the oofle dust? Good question, Sooty. Wish we had a good answer. Well, it can only have been white or blue. I think it might have been white. Now then, let me see. What does it say? Aha! White oofle dust turns things into other things. Wow!
That means Matthew could be anything. If it was white oofle dust, he could have been changed into anything in this room.
Oh.
Matthew?
Matthew?
Matthew? Is that you? Matthew?
Matthew, are you here? Matthew? 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 Let's talk to everything. You're right, Sooty. We must spread out and ask everything if it's Matthew in disguise. Come on. I'll start with this toaster. Matthew? Matthew? Is that you? If so, pop up 1 slice for yes and 2 slices for no. No.
Matthew? Matthew, is that you? You know, I must say, I can see a passing resemblance. Waggle your tail if it is. No luck. He's not a stuffed fish. It's no good. If Matthew has been turned into anything at all, I don't think he's in this room. Perhaps he's out there in the yard.
Rob, no. Wait a minute, you can't go out there.
Why not?
Well, you see, well, it might rain.
Never. Look, the sun's shining fit to burst.
The water trap. Remember, the one we set for Matthew. It's out there.
Sue. A passing shower. But it managed to hit me. Funny. The rest of the yard is nice and dry.
Matthew would have liked that. I don't think so. And unless we find him again, there won't be anyone to set traps for anymore.
Matthew! Matthew! Come out, come out! Whatever you are!
That was brilliant, Rob. Great performance. Well done.
I don't know about Matthew being changed into an object. These objects all seem to have a life of their own. The way things are going today, I bet you, if I picked up that hose pipe over there, it would soak me with water even though it's not plugged into a tap. There's only one way to find out. You're right, Sooty. I will. That's good. My luck's changed.
Robert, when you've quite finished playing games, we've got a Matthew to find.
Yep, you're right, Sue, of course. Now, where were we? Getting nowhere. Fast. Oh, getting nowhere fast. Yes, sweet. That's exactly where we were. Now, where could he be? And what could he be turned into? What's that?
It's a cake.
A cake with a telephone?
No, a cake in the oven, without a telephone.
Sue's been baking. Oh, I see, baking cakes.
The bell rings when they've cooked enough.
What does that bell mean?
It's tea break.
Tea break? If you're out here, Matthew, don't go away.
So, tell us about the round-the-world trip.
Oh, yes, my round-the-world trip. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm going to India, to Africa, to America, to Russia, and to that wonderful little island in the Caribbean my dear old mum used to love to visit.
Jamaica?
No, she went of her own accord.
Rob, I am putting the cake here in front of you, so you don't put your hand in it, OK?
Fine, Sue, I'll be careful. I'm not clumsy like Matthew is. It'll be perfectly safe there. You got some flowers for me? Oh, sweet. Just a minute. I suffer from hay fever. They'll make me... Terrible thing, hay fever. Every time I smell a flower, I fall into a cream cake.
Oh, you must be careful. It's no good going round the world sneezing, Rob.
What is it, Scampy? Have you found something? It's too tiny for my big eyes. Can you read it, Sue?
Oh, let me see. Oh, yes. It's a page about blue oofle dust. Oh, no!
What's the matter?
Blue oofle dust doesn't make you tiny like red oofle dust. It doesn't turn you into an object like white oofle dust.
Then what does it do?
Blue oofle dust turns you into a blue bottle, a fly. Ooh.
That must be Matthew. Buzzing about. You're right, Sooty. I bet that is him. But where is he? I can hear him, but I can't see him. Right, let's catch him. The kitchen! Quick! We've got him cornered!
Right.
It's no good. I just can't keep on running.
I'm so very hot. I'm exhausted. I'm very hot.
Is he still in here? Oh, yes. We've closed all the doors and windows. There's nowhere it can go. Cool air. That's better. That's... The door! Sweep! Shut that door!
It's too late. Listen, there he goes. He's decided to buzz off. Yes, Sooty, he has decided to buzz off.
Well, that seems to be that. If Matthew was that blue bottle, we've lost him. He's flown away on the breeze.
Oh, poor Matthew. How will he ever find his way back home again?
Or you. How will you all manage without Matthew around?
I don't know. I can't bear to think about it.
Perhaps he'll fly back. Well, yes, one day. Let's hope so.
Don't birds eat flies? Yes, Sweep, they do. Oh, no. Oh, Rob, what if Matthew ends up as a supper for a starling? What if he gets eaten?
I don't know what to say, Sue. I really don't know what to say. So Matthew usually locks up at the end of the day, does he?
Always. He's the only one who can reach the bolt. You've also got to use the key.
There isn't a key in the lock.
Oh, well, that's because Matthew always put... Oh, that's because Matthew always used to put the key in the cash drawer.
Oh, Sooty, open the cash drawer, will you, and find the key to the door? What's the problem? Is it stuck? Well, pull harder. Put some muscle into it. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! I wonder what was making it stick. Oh, it's just this magic wand. Sooty, look! Look! We found your magic wand!
Hooray! Come on, Sooty. Now we've got your wand, we can try some magic. Oh, and I only hope we're not too late.
Sooty! Sooty! Look! That big bird on the wall! I think that might be the one that ate the Matthew blue bottle.
Oh.
Quick! Zap him with your izzy wizzy.
Yes, Rob, right, Sooty. Make a wish and bring Matthew back, wherever he is.
It's no good. Nothing seems to be happening. It looks like we'll never, ever see Matthew again.
Oh, poor Matthew. What a way to go. Brunch for a bullfinch. Oh, Matthew!
Matthew!
Sue, Rob, what are you doing here? Sweep, Sooty, Scampy, what happened to me?
Never mind what happened. It's what didn't happen that's important. You weren't eaten by a bird.
Well, I think I'm a little bit big to be eaten by a bird, actually, Sue.
So you weren't turned into a blue bottle fly?
No.
Or an oil lamp?
Or a toaster?
Or transistor radio.
Transistor radio? What's going on? What about a stuffed fish? No, I'm not hungry, thank you, Sweep. Oh, see, you mean was I turned into a stuffed fish? No, I wasn't. I tell you what I remember. I remember that I disappeared with a flash and a puff, and then I became tiny. And I fell down the crack between the floorboards.
So, it must have been red oofle dust after all.
Yes.
You haven't got a clue what's going on here.
Well, don't worry, Matthew, because we'll explain it to you over a nice cup of tea. Oh, and a nice piece of homemade cake, fresh from the oven.
So that's the whole story. But now I've got to be off. I've got a boat to catch. But I promise I'll come back and see you all when I've finished going round the world.
Hooray!
Well, I hope you have a great journey, Rob. Just remind me again, where is it you're going to start?
The North Pole.
The North Pole. I expect you're going to have to get used to being covered in white stuff up there, eh?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of it about.
Yeah.
Well, Matthew, we've got a little something to welcome you home.
Oh, isn't that kind? What is it?
It's these flowers. Here you are.
Oh, isn't that nice? Smell them, Rob.
Oh, no, please.
What? What?
Welcome home, Matthew.
Happy travelling, Rob.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.